All right, Alex Jones is an extreme motherfucker. This motherfucker's been deplatformed from everything. This motherfucker is the most. He believes in flat Earth and he goes deeper. Like, anyway, so he goes on this podcast and he starts talking about how, like, I love Hitler. Like, he said Nazis did good things, and then Alex Jones is like, he's like, hold on a minute. You just mean like their uniforms were cool or something, right? He literally said that. I don't know why.
Oh shit, I didn't see that part.
He was like, you mean like, they made the cool cars, they made Volkswagen, they did some engineering thing, they invented highways, they did some things. That's what you mean, right? He's like, no. I think Hitler was a good person. You hear?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. Now I'm thinking of when we first used to do this. I was like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Listen, man, life is a series of moments and a work in progress, and I was working it in progress, man.
I missed that brick wall, though.
Huh?
I missed that brick wall, though. That was like our aesthetic. We had the brick aesthetic for a minute.
Yeah.
This is a nice switch up, but...
Yeah, I gotta like rebrand the entire podcast now because we don't have the brick thing, the neon thing. It's like, all right,
it's all good. The brick stuff was kind of played out. It was cool, but you know,
it's time to move on. We're better.
Yeah.
We're stronger. We're faster. We're better. I am better.
Facts.
Yeah, how you been? We took like a 2-week break or something.
We took like a 2-week break.
I just been physically exhausted.
Same, bro. I was down bad. You saw me last episode. Shit, I was fucked up.
Yeah, fourth quarter woes, man. But nah, yeah. What's been new? What's been going on? We do a quick recap.
I had a bad month, man. I had the flu. I had COVID. I had pink eye.
Oh,
I had
you did have COVID.
I had like severe like stomach issues. I had a colonoscopy. Like I was going through. I'm good now, but I was fucking. I had the worst like health month of my life. Like it was just bad.
Nah,
falling apart.
I dead forgot you had COVID, nigga. Cause like when you told me at the most inconvenient time possible. I'm sitting in front of my grandma and granddad. I'm like, yo.
Like it was Thanksgiving Day?
Yes, nigga. Mind you, they had got COVID like a month ago. Prior to that. So I'm just like, yo.
I just started getting symptoms the night before. So we recorded on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I started feeling symptoms Wednesday night. And then I'm like, I'm not sure it's COVID. Then Thursday comes, I get a COVID test and I'm positive, and I was like, all right, fuck, let me text them right on the spot. And literally, I didn't even go see my family for Thanksgiving because I was just fucking sick home with sick with COVID.
Fucking crazy.
I was like, let me text them. And you just looking at Gravy.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there watching the game. And mind you, I got to go see my dad later, so I'm about to see more people. And then
like, dang.
I'm a hypochondriac, so I start feeling like dizzy.
I was debating not telling you. I was like, should I find shots off?
I think at that point you would have been better not telling me.
Yeah.
At like 6 o'clock at night, at that point, like.
That's kind of evil. Telling someone Thanksgiving at like 4 p.m., 3 p.m. Like,
because if you had told me that morning, I would have got a COVID test. I don't even think I got COVID. That's the crazy part. Like, I think I'm valid.
Yeah.
Like, I never got sick. I was just like,
I didn't have symptoms at the time we recorded anyway. You know, just caution.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, like, what do I do? Like, does it matter at this point? Like, if I get up and leave, is that gonna change anything? I start feeling like my body starts feeling heavy. I'm dizzy. The whole time I just had the itis, my nigga. Like, one plate put me out. Like,
you know what it is? I'm done with overdoing shit. If I'm like eating food and everyone's pressuring, like, you know, you having dinner with family, like, oh, you only have one plate. You're full already. Stop being a bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, you call you a bitch?
It's a culture. I mean, not that I actually call you.
I'm about to say, like,
they're
damn,
implying,
nigga, like,
I'm a bitch when I get a second plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm done with that. Shit.
I'm not doing that. Like, it's my grandma asked me if I wanted more. I looked at her. I was like, yo, I can barely keep my eyes open right now, and I gotta go see my father. Like, no, just put it into some Tupperware. I'll take it home. 'Cause I did not buy food to cook for the week. I said, and I'll just figure it out from there. And I'm sitting on that LIR going home. I was just like, yo, I think I got COVID. Like, I think this nigga trying to kill me. Because it's like, getting COVID peak pandemic, it's like, I get it.
Really?
I get it. Getting COVID post pandemic, I just feel like a bitch.
Let's be real. Post pandemic, COVID is now the flu. All right, let's be real. Post pandemic is just the flu now. It's like, all right.
You, this is like your second time.
It's my third.
You're in
three-time champ.
God tried to take you out.
I had it I was like patient zero in New York. Remember I had it?
No.
Remember the Astoria days I had it? I had it before.
Yes.
I was the first person everyone knew that had COVID. Like between
you really had COVID?
And my friend, I don't know. I didn't get tested.
You just felt like you had COVID.
My boss came.
Your boss came
my
from
boss
China.
came back from China. This is the funniest story. I'm going to tell this again because no one remembers. My boss had come back from China. And this was like February before COVID. So at the time, no one really knew about COVID that much. We heard a couple stories about Chinese people eating bats. I swear to God, we even did it on the podcast 3 months before or some weird shit.
Bro, I'm gonna say something about that when you're done.
Yeah. So this is early, and so at my office, everyone there's a lot of old white dudes in my office, at my old job, right? And they're all being hella racist. They're all like, if that Chinese dude comes back in this office, we're leaving. He's coming back from China with the disease, and it's not even in America yet. That. So people are like, I'm just like, oh, there's old being racist. This motherfucker comes back with a cough like a motherfucker, and he's like, I wasn't even in Wuhan. He was trying to play it off. Motherfucker, he touched my laptop and shit. I got sick a couple days later, and I was like the patient.
Yeah, I remember now because we were both kind of fucked up around that time. You could hear it in the episode. I don't know if you remember in the episode. You can hear me progressively getting worse as it's going on. I'm like, yo, I gotta go.
And it was at that time, I didn't know what to do. I called the government. There's a government. When you had COVID at that time,
no, I didn't know you called the government.
Before lockdowns.
I didn't know you called the government.
State.
That's why
I called the state COVID number. I'm dragging it. I called Cuomo. I called Giuliani. Nah, I fucking.
That's actually funny.
I mean, I called the state number. I'm like, I think I got COVID, and they're like, all right.
Yeah, because
I'm like, can I get a test somewhere? He's like, nah, just stay home.
Yeah, eat a dick, nigga.
I was like, yo, what am I supposed to do? Go to the hospital if you're sick, but stay home otherwise.
There's no precautions, nigga.
I'm like, yeah, all right, fuck. All right.
You know what's funny about that whole COVID thing? At that time, we were talking about it really early. We were talking about it maybe October, November.
So this is I remember because there's the Instagram video I saw of a Chinese dude eating a bat, and they're like, this is the COVID virus.
The thing was though, y'all kept saying coronavirus. And in my mind, I thought y'all was fucking around. I thought y'all was talking about the beer. And I think I said it during the podcast. I'm like, all right, bro, this is not that funny no more. And you was like, you and I was looking at me like, what? I'm like, Corona, I get it, ha, it's not that good. And you're like, no, this is a fucking problem.
You fucking know where you're shitting on the beer. It's not that good.
Because I was just like the rest of America, nigga. I didn't know. I was just chilling. I got other problems.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because once you said that, that's when my feed started showing COVID shit of people coughing on stuff in Wuhan. I was like, wow, man. Look how time just hits.
Pandemic was crazy. I feel like it was forever ago.
Yeah, I mean.
Christ.
Wow.
The quality of our podcast was like AIDS.
Yeah, I mean, bad times, man. And we did that Zoom shit for an episode. I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I was like, I'll risk it at this point. Even my dad was like, you're wilding. I was like, what do you want?
I mean, we're locked down.
Yeah, but I was like, in my mind, I just could not see myself doing this shit on Zoom again.
They shut down barbershops and there's lines for grocery stores. That shit was insane. I forgot. Yeah.
Have you looked at well, you don't have hair on your head, but
I still
fucking
barbing for my beard.
True.
Sometimes.
Fucking my head look crazy.
I remember that.
I still look at old videos I know what video it is of me dancing in one of Drake's songs. I look fucking. My hair has not grown that long since. Hey, I feel like Naruto as an adult. It's just not coming back.
COVID was an intricate plot by the Chinese to get us to download TikTok.
I'm not mad at it. I mean,
you shut down 2 years of your life just so you could download that app. I swear.
I mean, but wasn't TikTok hitting though? You don't like TikTok, nigga?
TikTok's all right. It's all right.
You're bugging. When Trump was about to get rid of TikTok, I was about to lose my fucking mind. Because ain't shit on Instagram. And Twitter is a shit storm of shit. I don't even know how to call it.
Yeah. Moral story, I'm healthy now.
Yeah, that's good.
Got colonoscopy.
That's disgusting.
The endoscopy.
You are old.
They put cameras in both my holes. It's crazy. I woke up. I had a sore throat for 3 days. So I'm like, all right. I walked in that bitch, and I'm like, I see like these big hoses, and they're like, I'm like, that's not the camera thing, right? They're like, oh yeah, it is. I'm like,
but which one did that go into?
The back hole. That thing was fucking big, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I can't even make a joke because it's just
it's just self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's like, damn, nigga. Like,
and the nurses just start dying laughing. I'm like, this ain't funny.
Nah, it's fucked up.
Because I'm alluding to it. I'm like, that's gonna go inside.
Okay. I thought they were laughing mid penetration.
I mean, they knocked me out. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Do that consciously is crazy.
How much would I got paid you to do that consciously? Get a colonoscopy.
Oof, at least 50 bands.
All right,
30 maybe. I don't know.
I'm surprised. I said 10.
They're cheap. They told me the only people that get it without getting knocked out are other doctors when they need to get one. They're just like, I just get it over with. I was like, yo, they just getting.
I guess they know.
And it's crazy because there's a big screen and it shows the camera in the big screen, so they like go in your booty hole and they see
but high key,
the inside. It's kind of lit. They send me pictures and shit.
I don't even think it's that bad.
What?
Like get something up your butthole.
I mean, the holes just looked big, like
yeah, but they probably lube it up. Like you never like scratch your butthole when you got your finger in there like a little bit.
A finger is different than a fucking like a.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's like they fisted you. You got fisted?
I mean, my butthole didn't hurt. My throat hurt. But they put a camera down my throat too, but my butt didn't hurt.
Oh, you said okay.
It's both holes.
You know, I gotta apologize.
What?
You said both holes, and I thought you meant your penis. Like,
why would they put a camera on my dick?
No, they could do that. Like,
I'm sure
it's like a catheter. Like, you know when they put a catheter because you can't piss?
Endoscopy is in the mouth and colonoscopy is in the butt. They DP'd me though, both holes.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's why my throat was hurting.
You sure?
Imagine.
Because, like,
I don't know what it knocked me out.
You've seen videos of, like, right? Like,
I woke up and, like, you want some pretzels? I'm like,
you never seen those videos of, like, surgeons when a woman's knocked out and they just start whipping out their dick? Like,
no, I don't watch videos of surgeons.
No, it just went viral, like, on Twitter.
Was it
like,
porno?
No, it was real. Like, surgeon was just
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was like maybe a month or two ago.
It was like an actual surgeon whipped it out?
Yeah, like he whipped out his dick, but I guess he didn't realize it was an aerial camera, like, coming down.
Oh, he just did it,
and
like...
just
They put it inside in their mouth?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got fired for that shit.
I fucking hope he went to jail. Did he go to jail?
I didn't follow up.
He probably went to jail.
I didn't follow up. I can't even sugarcoat that.
Jesus Christ.
You know things, like, once something comes...
In a hospital, bro? Like...
Yeah. And
I guess
crazy thing is no one else knows because there's a cloth over where her head is and he is. So you can't see. If you're behind that cloth, you can't see. It's like
that's next level horny.
Yeah, it's like, you know how... No, never mind. I was about to say something wild out of pocket.
That's way too horny. That's crazy.
That's not even horny. You're just a
rape.
predator.
That's rape, yeah.
But
that's just crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's get into our shit, man. Let's just go
Literally.
Kanye. Let's just go Kanye at this point. Yeah. Can you take it away, please?
Yeah, so Kanye is on a media tour lately. He did a couple of podcasts, and everyone knows. We don't even gotta explain the news. Everyone knows what the fuck's going on with Kanye. He's a Nazi now. Basically, he's going full anti-Semitist, anti-Semitic. He got Nick Fuentes, who's do you know who Nick Fuentes is?
I've heard of him though.
He's a white nationalist.
Okay.
He basically believes in segregation. Like he genuinely believes that.
I've heard.
Yeah, he thinks white people should be white people, black people should be black people. We shouldn't mix. He thinks there's genetic IQ differences between races. Like he goes deep in some crazy. This is someone that's
Is it bad that I somewhat agree? You can make a solid argument to the segregation thing. Like
I don't know.
I've heard it.
I don't know about that shit.
No. Here's why I say this. And this has been a discussion in the black community like prior on how segregation kind of and I'm gonna say this in the worst way possible, but segregation basically slowed down the black community's ability to grow economically.
That's one thing. Yeah, that's
it depends on how you look. I'm saying you can make a solid argument either way. You know what I'm saying?
You could argue that the segregation in the I guess in the Jim Crow era, whatever, maybe later on, I guess, civil rights era, like maybe it helped like black economies, black economy grow in some way. But we're not arguing for segregation at the end of the day. We need we need people to. I'm not gonna explain why segregation is bad. Right?
No, you don't need that. I'm just saying, like, it was something interesting I heard, and I saw the arguments, and I was like, all right, like, I get where you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying, but no, it's like, and I get it, But no, like segregation is still a no. But I did understand.
This motherfucker
arguments.
wants to deport like immigrants. All right, like
Yeah,
this is like we're not. He's not. He's not. He's talking about Black Wall Street. You know what I mean? Like,
he's talking about the extreme. I'm kind of like micro. I'm microeconomics in it, and he's on a macro level. Like
anyway, so Kanye's got him and Milo Yiannopoulos, who's another.
Who?
Milo Yiannopoulos is another. He's a gay conservative. Who like
that's just such a weird combo.
And now he's straight. I think he prayed the gay away now. He was on like Joe Rogan years ago talking about like he only likes black dick, and now he's a conservative.
Okay.
And he's been on the political scene, but he got banned from and deplatformed from anything, basically for saying when he was a kid he got molested by a priest. And he said every kid should get molested by a priest.
Oh, wow.
He said, like, every kid should get molested by a priest because the best thing that ever happened to him or some crazy shit like that. He got banned for that. Anyway, so these are the people. These are the two people that are running Kanye's campaign right now.
Oh, this is for his campaign.
This is for his campaign, his current. Well, he announced he's running for president. And these are two people he has beside him. Anyway, so the first podcast he does, Tim Pool, right? Mm-hmm. Tim Pool is like a centrist. He's a Trump lover, but he says he's a centrist. He's like a big Trump guy, conservative podcast guy. Joe Rogan goes. I mean, not Joe Rogan. Kanye West goes on this guy's podcast, and Kanye's already made a couple like Drink Champs podcast statements about Jews and all that. He goes on this podcast for like he's there for about 10 minutes, and because he starts going off on the Jewish people. Like right, he hits the ground running. He's like, we are not going to let the Jews get away with it. And then Tim Pool's like a centrist. He's like, all the Jews? And Kanye's like, I'm fucking leaving. All Tim Pool said was like, are you sure you want, like, he gave like the most mild pushback. He was like, all of them are bad? He's like, and Kanye's so anti-Semitic at this point. He's like, I'm fucking leaving. Like, he's not having it. Kanye's not having it.
Kanye is Hitler.
Bro,
we can say this, right?
Bro, he is so anti-Semitic. It's like, bro, all dude said was like, he's like, all right, but you can't say all the Jews are bad. Like, he's like, no, I'm leaving right now. He took mind you, this podcast is in fucking the middle of nowhere in like Maryland or some shit. And he took a private jet out there. Okay. It's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. So he took a private plane in the middle of nowhere to this podcast just to fucking leave.
Am I thinking
in 10, 15 minutes?
I thought Tim Pool. Okay, I am really bad with white people.
Yeah.
You know who I thought he was? That UK broadcaster that be having them rap, like doing freestyles. Drake did
Tim Westwood.
Yo.
No, this guy's a political. This guy's.
Yo, I'm really bad with white
Tim
people.
Westwood TV. Now we have Kanye West talking about the Jews.
That's why I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, where are we going with?
You're like, well, why is he in Maryland?
That was my second thought too. I'm like, that's what made me look up. I was like, hold on a second, something's off about this shit. Like,
Tim Westwood TV. I'm fucking dying.
I'm glad you knew who I was talking about.
Oh nah. So this guy is like, this is a politics podcast. He's a big Trump guy. You didn't ask that when I said he was a Trump guy. Jesus Christ.
Nah, just was like.
Tim Westwood's British, bro.
I'm really bad with white people, yo. Like, I still get Jake and Logan mixed up, so you just gonna have to bear with me. Oh shit, let's get the fuck out of me.
Anyway, so Kanye storms off the Tim Pool podcast in 10 minutes.
Not Tim Westwood.
Yeah, not Tim Westwood. He dashes off, and then
oh my god,
a few days later, Kanye goes on Alex Jones' podcast.
Yes, I saw that.
And this time, like. You know who Alex Jones is. This is the motherfucker. Alex Jones is the motherfucker that told this, like, remember Sandy Hook shooting? Yeah. He's the one that told all the parents, like, yo, y'all are all actors. This shit didn't really actually happen. This motherfucker. Yo. This is the motherfucker that said, like, there's chemicals in our water that turns us gay. This is the guy that said Obama was like a fucking reptilian shapeshifter.
What do you think fluoride is, though?
He said it's making the frogs gay. Like,
I'm with him on that. I had some fluoride the other day, and I was like, I want to suck a dick. Like,
yeah, bro, it decalcified my third eye. Like,
oh my god,
I remember I used to actually be into that like 10 years
third
ago.
eyes?
Yeah, there used to be like
your butthole.
My freshman year at college, there was like I was in my psychedelic phase, and
oh god,
I was reading about it. I'm like, oh shit, like I have a third eye. and drinking tap water fucks the fluoride, fucks up my throat. It was like,
were you at least drinking water in general? Or you just stopped drinking tap water?
I didn't give. I don't give. Bro. I was drinking fucking alcohol every day. I don't know.
All right, but yeah, continue.
I was on my Kyrie shit before Kyrie. Right?
Oh man.
Anyway, he went on the Alex Jones podcast. And Alex Jones is an extreme motherfucker. This motherfucker's been deplatformed from everything. This motherfucker is the most. He believes in flat Earth and he goes deeper. Like, anyway, so he goes on this podcast and he starts talking about how, like, I love Hitler. Like,
oh yeah.
He said Nazis did good things, and then Alex Jones is like, he's like, hold on a minute. You just mean like their uniforms were cool or something, right? He literally said that. I don't know why.
Oh shit, I didn't see that part.
He was like, you mean like, yeah, they made the cool cars, they made Volkswagen, they did some engineering thing, they invented highways, they did some things. That's what you mean, right? Adidas. He's like, no, I think Hitler was a good person. Kanye just keeps doubling down on his Hitler love, and Alex Jones sounds sane.
Yeah, my thing is this, right? Why? Like, and there's no other way to unpack this information, like, in an articulate manner. Because at the end of the day, it really is just, what do you see in Hitler that you're like, I think this guy was revolutionary? The way he put people in an oven? Like, to you, is that like something you're like, yo, like, this is a new way of thinking? Like, and with Kanye, it's hard to tell what the end goal is. And this is why I keep saying, like, yo, at some point in time, you gotta excuse the mental illness and just say he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I think it definitely is a mental illness. But to be honest, the thing about Kanye is he likes to say things that aren't necessarily fucked up, but he says them in the most fucked up way possible.
How is saying Hitler is a good guy not fucked up?
It is fucked up. But what he's trying to say is, because he clarified later, he's like, because Alex Jones was like, do you love Jeffrey Dahmer? He's like, I love Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, so you're saying you love everybody? He's like, yes, because I'm in my Jesus thing. I love everybody. So Kanye is just trying to say the most controversial thing possible. Yeah, and he's framing it as I love everybody because I'm Jesus. But at the same time, he also denied the Holocaust. So I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt here. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is he's trying to do the Jesus I love everyone equally thing, but at the same time he's saying he's going DEFCON whatever on the Jesus.
DEFCON 3. Yeah.
He's fucking denying the Holocaust numbers and you know, like, I'm not excusing it, but it was just fucking hilarious to watch this podcast and see fucking to see Alex Jones be the reasonable person. Voice of reason.
It's scary because what Kanye does, and you know, we had this conversation about 3 weeks ago about deplatforming and how, like, and I've said it too. I was like, I don't really believe in deplatforming. I do now, and I'm watching the outcome of Kanye. And I don't know if you saw what happened at the Barclays Center. A bunch of Black Israelites
they're so happy right now between the Kanye and Kyrie shit. This is like they're fucking.
The Kyrie's like chilled out, which is
but they're at the Barclays for a reason.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, I don't see that video.
Dude, this half Jewish guy, for anybody that doesn't know, is talking to them, and I'm gonna play it out of context, but he's like, "Yo, like, so you think Jewish people, like, we aren't Jewish?" He's like, no, like, black people are the real Jews. And he's like, Hitler loved blacks. And he's like, the Holocaust, like, was a good thing and all that other stuff. And it's just like, bro, like, this is Kanye's effect.
The funniest part of that video, it's not funny, but to me, I thought it was funny. The half Jewish guy was like, so you don't believe the Holocaust happened? He said, no, I do believe it happened. I think it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
such conviction in his heart.
Double down, Jesus Christ.
It's like,
these motherfuckers are. To be fair, Black Israelites have always been that crazy. We've heard this shit on the subway before. Let's be real.
I've never heard it on the subway.
I've seen them on your block.
No, I was gonna say that they're outside on
camped out on your
block.
block.
I don't listen though.
I mean,
like,
I'd be curious sometimes. I'd be like, what are they saying? I don't stand there.
I'm about to say, you're nasty.
I'll slow down and pull an earbud out, though. You know what I mean?
I'll just keep walking.
I was curious.
I never knew it was like that. I'm not even going to sugarcoat. When I say I be in my own world, I just be minding my business. I never knew it was to that capacity. That is insane.
They got like two messiahs right now, just Kanye and Kyrie. Like,
yeah, but Kyrie's dwindling down, though. Kyrie's like, I just want to go to work. Like, Kyrie, like, because you saw they was trying to catch that nigga at Thanksgiving, right? And he was like, yo, like, whatever you do, that's what you do. Like, leave this nigga alone. Like, this nigga has resorted to showing his kids. Like,
he probably like, and people didn't even know he had kids. He's like, yo,
that's what I'm saying.
Yo, come out, please. You got to show them I'm not evil.
It came to a point where, like, oh, yeah, all all the Hebrew Israelites like always have like a biracial kids and a white woman. I was like,
fucked up. You saw his girl? She wasn't white.
The first one is.
Oh, the first one is.
Yeah.
So those kids are from her?
The first one is. The second one is the black woman's. But
okay.
the first one is biracial.
I saw the current one, and she's not. Yeah, people were acting like she's white. She's not white.
No, she's just black and light skin. Like sometimes black people like to act like light skins don't exist. It's weird.
Yeah, I saw a huge discourse about that.
It's annoying. Which, if you want to put a button in this Kyrie thing, leads me to my next point.
I just wanted to talk the Kanye thing.
Kanye, my bad.
The Kanye thing?
Nah, if you want to put, that's you. It's all you.
The one thing I just want to talk about was funny to me is like, imagine being like Nick Fuentes. This
in what
dude,
sense?
he's 24 years old. He's a fucking like neo-Nazi, basically, adjacent. And he was at the, remember the Charlottesville riots? He was at that shit marching. Like, he was one of the people there.
Kanye's wild.
And then he grew up listening to Kanye. Like, he was a Kanye fan. He grew up listening. Imagine being a 24-year-old and all of a sudden Kanye's putting you on private jets and spreading the anti-Semitism that you fucking been trying to spread your whole life. You're on private jets getting flown out by Kanye.
Dream country.
And he's out anti-Semitic you. Like, out. He's being more racist than you. Like, this shit is crazy.
It's an anti-Semite off.
You're like, oh shit, he's spitting and he's flying me out. I don't know. It's just surreal. It's just so fucking funny to me.
Life comes at you fast, man.
Like I feel like the simulation theory. I feel like
life is a simulation.
This Kanye shit is like the simulation town. They went to Mar-a-Lago to see Trump.
Yeah,
like they went.
Listen, I'm with you on the simulation.
Sneeko was with him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sneeko.
That was.
Oh, they didn't go to He didn't go to Trump. No, he didn't go to.
He was just like some
with Kanye and Milo. And,
yeah. But I'm with you on the life is a simulation thing. Cause I probably forgot about my student loan debt. I was like, I just remembered I was like, oh, like they still doing that shit. Like so much stuff going on, man. So it's just hard to unpack. But
I don't know. I just think it's a mental illness, man. Go get checked out. People were saying that was the one good thing that came out the Kanye situation is it changed the way we talk about mental health in a good way. It sounds fucked up. But listen, this is the first time. Usually people be using mental health as a crutch. You're like, oh, I'm bipolar. That's why I'm acting like this.
Oh,
but now is the first time like, oh, no, you have a mental illness and we're still holding you responsible for the bullshit you're doing. Good. And that's like changing the discourse around mental health.
Kanye is a nasty, dirty piece of shit.
Yeah, people are saying it changed.
That nigga needs a lobotomy. That's what it is when you...
Yeah, they chop off part of your brain.
Yeah, he needs that. Yeah. Is that really a lobotomy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They do some shit.
Something.
He just needs his drugs.
Put a screwdriver in that nigga's head, bro. I
just want to ask him, like, bro, what if like the drugs would like helped you? Like,
he doesn't want to hear that shit.
What if you
call that nigga's handler, bro? Call that nigga's handler. Maybe celebrities do need a handler. I'm with that now.
Some people are trying to convince me it's like a CIA plot to try to like
what dismantle the black community.
No. Like they got like Kanye has handlers that are like brainwashing him, and that's why he's going off the top. I don't know.
I'm with it.
I'm not conspiratorial, but
I'm getting there. I ain't got nothing else to do this week, so that will be my weekend plans. Yeah. All right, let's wrap that up. I've been seeing this I've been having like this conversation with myself periodically, just observing like Twitter and how conversations just come up and the dialogue between them and how they extend and then dissipate and then come back again. And
it's the worst.
Let me just get into it and I'll explain my thought. So like the reason why I'm kind of saying this is I'm watching everybody have this conversation over two things: the Deion Sanders, him leaving, and which I don't really care about, so I'm not going to go into it. But more importantly,
college?
Yeah, he's going from JSU to Colorado.
What's JSU again?
Jackson State University, something like that.
Like a
football
HBCU?
team.
Okay.
It's HBCU.
Oh, that's why people are mad?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm watching that discourse, but more importantly, because that will fade away and we'll never talk about it again. I'm watching the discourse of everybody talk about going 50-50 on bills again. It seems like this is like a quarterly thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
We're gonna get into the 50-50 thing, but my primary issue is one, why the fuck does this have to be brought up every 3 months? And more importantly, two, I don't know, maybe I feel different about this, but do you feel like people are having these conversations and it's beyond expressing their opinion in the sense of they're like, hey, I'm going to give you my opinion, but if you don't agree with my shit, you're a fucking piece of shit. And that's how I kind of feel with this whole 50-50 conversation. It's like, oh, when someone expresses their opinion, it's like, hey, if you don't agree with me, you're a fucking asshole. And then it's this entire back and forth on why. And instead of it just being, hey, this is what I prefer, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we may have different viewpoints on life. Like, we don't gotta be on the same frequency. We don't gotta agree on how we should navigate life to a certain extent. There's certain things where you kind of gotta be like, all right, yeah, this is the standard, this is a protocol, like racism. Like, don't be racist. Like, it's just not that fucking hard. But we're in this stage where it's like everybody just wants to agree with everybody. We need the people to agree with us. And it's like, for fucking what? Everything does not have to be this political measure, and it's so annoying. I was going to say something, but that's irrelevant.
And the worst part on Twitter is there are these accounts that, like, literally they're just trying to, like, recycle these controversial topics. They like, because you can tell, too, because you see the first comment after is like, hit me up for promo. Yeah, you'll see the post, and it'll be, like, the most outlandish, controversial topic you ever linked, like, and you're like, mention and breathe. Just tell me why they shouldn't, or whatever, like, some bullshit. It'll be like, hit me up for promo, and then it'd be like 1,000 fucking comments, and that's all they want. That's why these topics keep recycling. You say quarterlies because these accounts just want to get likes and discourse and comments.
Sell a dildo on their fucking
views.
Comment. Like,
it's always crazy. The same vibrator.
Yeah, like, I'm about to buy it now.
How many motherfuckers have bought that shit for real? Like,
at this point, I just saw that dick sucking vibrator so long, I might buy it. Like,
yeah, that shit. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I was went to the website. Yeah,
it's on Amazon, nigga. It was like, yo, like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's gonna suck me up. Like,
all I know is I'm gonna be single if I get that. Gawkinator.
Yeah, the Gawkinator 4000.
I'm playing. Don't quote me.
Serious question. Like, seriously though, I am sick and fucking tired of you worthless fucking losers getting on the internet to discuss 50-50 bills. You know how expensive it is to live in America. And more importantly, you know, some of y'all live in New York. You know how expensive it is to live in New York. And y'all consistently get on the internet to explain why you want someone to pay all your bills or why you don't want someone to pay all your bills. Shut the fuck up. And it's even more annoying from you motherfuckers that still live at home with your parents unwillingly. Key word here, unwillingly. You motherfuckers do not want to live at home with your parents, but you cannot financially, or you are not financially able to support yourself to move out of your parents, yet you have these fucking mundane conversations about going 50-50. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. It's just so annoying. Like,
it's like the most it's like the most two brain cell conversation.
Yes.
It'd just be the same shit. It'd just be like, if you broke, just say that. And
yes, nigga, I'm broke.
And then it'd be a motherfucker responding like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Like, it's just the two dumbest motherfuckers arguing with each other.
Two dumbest and brokest motherfuckers, bro.
It's the high value man arguing with the if you broke, just say that, girl. Woman, just every time. You just go and you're just like, can we just ban all these people from social media?
It's so exhausting. Like, and you know what pisses me off more about it? They always reference their fucking parents that were born during the Industrial Revolution, my nigga. Like, the cost of a bag of chips was a nickel, nigga. The price of everything was cheap. You were able to go to school full time and pay off your college tuition. Shut the fuck up. Currently in New York, you need about $130,000 to live comfortably in New York. Nigga, what? And I actually looked this up. 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck that make around $58,000 to $60,000. And I think about 25 to 30% of Americans that make over $100K live paycheck to paycheck. Nigga, nobody out here thriving right now.
I might have to push back on that. 100.
I just looked it up.
That's not true. You gotta see what they define paycheck to paycheck as. Because
that's a good point.
If you're making $100K and living on paycheck to paycheck, you're
you're
making some bad fucking decisions. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying that's what the data show.
That's one thing that I'm sorry. That's just one thing that triggers me too. Is people act like $100K man. One of our friends, Ray
you did that, nigga. Fuck
no,
you.
I never do. I never was on that,
nigga. What? When you first started making $100K, I said, "Wow, that's a lot," and you said, "It's not that much as you think." I said, "I'm about to punch this nigga." Like,
wait, I agree. It's not as much as you think, but
it was more than enough, nigga.
At the same time, I'm not asking for pity. Like, oh, I'm living paycheck. I'm living paycheck to pay. Like, you're a dumb motherfucker if you're acting like you live.
What were you saying? You said someone we know. I cut you off.
Yeah, one of our friends is one of them that's like, oh, you can barely survive without a guy. Like, suck my dick. That's not true.
I know it is. I haven't seen him in a minute, so he's been more pompous
that was
and arrogant.
Bad. I don't know if he still co-signs that, but anyway.
He probably is.
I don't know.
I'm tired of this conversation. You know what?
Kind of crazy.
I said this 2 years ago, and we need to bring it back. Here's a list of shit I want. Here's a list of conversations I want us to leave in 2022. Going 50-50. Who should you hug first when you get out of jail? Who should sit in the car first? Like, there's a fucking conversation of.
I think I've heard that, bro.
Yeah, I've seen it on Twitter, Matt. It says, who should you hug first when you get out of jail? Your mom, your wife, or your daughter? Whoever gets to me first. What the fuck? Who should sit in the front seat of the car? Your mom or your girlfriend? Whoever gets there first. Fuck both of y'all, actually. Matter of fact, I don't even have a car.
Y'all figure it out, for real. Like,
I'm on the bus.
Figure it out.
Yeah, whoever's in there first.
Cold shotgun. Shotty, bet.
Now, I will admit, though, there is some hierarchy to that. And I'm saying that for a reason. So, it was my best friend's graduation, and we all got in a car, right? His dad is like a solid 6, like maybe 1'6'2", and he has really bad knees.
Yeah.
So
size matter, yeah.
His girlfriend got in the front, and I look at her. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of the front seat. Are you stupid? She's like, what, I got here first? I'm like, nigga, he has horrible knees, and we're in a sedan. Like, get the fuck in front.
That's my biggest problem with a lot of these discourses. Is that they're just so stupid. The real, you want to know the real answer to the 50-50 one?
What?
It's who you should split. You should split the money accordingly by who makes more money. That's the real answer.
Yeah.
If someone's making, if you got one dude making $100K and the girl making $30K, they should split it.
She shouldn't be
70,
paying the rent.
30, whatever. Like,
or
you know what I mean?
She shouldn't be paying a fucking rent.
Or she pays like whatever. You know what I mean?
Pays in head.
No, I mean
pay
like
way.
that. I mean like
suck
that.
some dick.
She chip in like $200, $300, something. Pay the electric bill. You know,
that measly $200, nigga.
Pay the Con Ed bill. All right,
my asshole.
Get you a girl that can do both. Anyway.
No. I get what you're saying. No, like,
but that's the real answer to 50-50 shit. It's not that complicated.
In this economy, that is the real answer.
The real answer is you pay proportionally to how much you make. Done. Like, anyway.
Here's the thing, though. And the real, if you're going to have this conversation, the real conversation that needs to come out of splitting the bills 50-50 is women are going to have to finally say, hey, listen, life is fucking hard, and I'm tired of paying the bills I have, and I just want to live a life where I don't have to do this no more. Stop trying to guilt trip. No, that's fine. That's fucking fine. But stop trying to guilt trip me into being some broke bum ass nigga because you're just tired of paying bills. We all are. Just say it.
You're just mad you don't got the option.
No, I really don't have that many bills in life.
You get a sugar daddy.
A daddy?
Yeah.
You mean a mother?
A daddy.
I don't want a daddy.
I mean,
okay.
If their bills get paid?
Nah.
Or you thought you was giving a smooch?
No.
That's it. You got just a smooch. Just a smooch.
That's how you started. Like a smooch. A smooch turns into a tongue kiss, and then the tongue kiss turns into a mouth hug.
And then he starts grabbing the...
Yeah, now you suck a dick for 10K. Nah, I'm
this escalated quickly.
Yeah, nah.
Damn, Biden, I just wanted my loans forgiven.
Yeah, you gonna forgive me too. I put in your butt.
Jesus.
But nah, like, I just need women to start saying, hey, yo, listen, man, life is just hard, and I don't want to do it no more. I will respect that. Instead of you trying to make me seem like I'm some piece of shit because life is fucking hard, nigga. And niggas need to start saying that too. Life is hard. Yeah. No, they need to stop making it like this thing where it's like women's rights and just be like, yo, fam, life is fucking rough. Like, I'm getting my ass whooped. That's okay. We're all getting our ass whooped right now. Like, life is just rough, nigga. Like, it's rough for a lot of people. It's alright. Like, I won't be like your bald-headed daddy that had to work 3 jobs to support your mother. Like, that's exhausting, nigga. Your dad was in an oil refinery. like I don't want to do that. Like, the fuck I look like? Damn, I have a regular job, nigga. Like, suck my unit. Get some health insurance. You know, I'm not having. Never mind. I'm just going off the deep end. Having this conversation with no women. I'm gonna have no health insurance, nigga. Barely know what a 401k is.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Can't even explain to me what an HSA is. You want me to argue with you?
I just added a Roth option to my HSA.
Talk
to me different.
I'm not doing
Talk to me different. I got Roth options.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Big Cock.
What a Roth is?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I renewed my benefits and I forgot. I press accept. So I was just sitting there like chilling. And then I randomly checked my computer. I was like, yo, I almost did not have health insurance for the year. Like, I was like 1 day behind the deadline. Yeah, I just feel like, you know what? That actually leads me into an interesting thought that I wasn't going to talk about. I was really going to wait until the trial was over, and I still am, but it just leads me to that thought of the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez thing, how I was sitting there one day, I was listening to academics talk about the trial, and I'm like, yo.
The trial happened?
It's starting jury selection.
Oh, jury selection.
It's funny. Someone's gonna be pissed off before Christmas. Either Megan or Tori's gonna be really pissed off before Christmas.
Why you say that?
They're gonna finish in a week.
Oh,
yeah, and they said they'll have the decision by December 19th.
That's pretty quick.
To the 20th. So someone's Christmas is about to be ruined. We'll find out who, nigga.
They need to put where's DraftKings needs to put odds up.
Who? Oh yeah.
The Megan Tory odds would go crazy.
But I just find it interesting because like I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, I've taken a hard stance on I don't know. I also just don't give a fuck no more at this point. But I'm realizing I'm like, yo, who forced y'all niggas to make a decision on this shit? Like, you know how people are really taking like concrete sides, like Tory did it, Megan did it. I'm realizing like, yo, none of y'all had to take these sides. Like,
why? Yeah, why take a
like, you know what I'm saying?
You're taking a side in a case that's about to be like the jury is gonna decide.
Yeah.
Why? It's like you were.
But people have been taking these hard stances for 2 years.
Like, you don't got the fact. You weren't there, my guy.
And that's why I have this problem. Like, yo, none of y'all were there, but y'all speak with such conviction in your hearts.
The jury's gonna see the evidence. They gonna make a decision. Like,
it's gonna be interesting. The best friend is a key witness for the prosecutor. I mean, Tory Lanez is fucked. Like, listen, from my opinion,
he definitely shot a gun in her direction.
In my opinion, I don't really know what happened.
I think if I had to, I think I said this before.
Yeah.
The least he did was he shot a gun in her direction.
See, but that's my problem. There's 2 other people in the car, and no one mentions their names. And 2 people have gun residue on them. Okay. And everybody just acts like one person did it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gun residue goes everywhere. You shoot a gun in a car, it's like a poof of smoke, and it goes.
No.
Yeah, gun residue?
No.
Yeah.
It mostly gets on the person who did it, but only 2 people have it on them. The security guard has nothing on him.
It clicks and it like poofs out a little bit.
The security guard has nothing on him. It's just him and Kelsey.
I've seen an episode of something about it.
But neither here nor there. 2 people have gun residue, and we just all kind of like put in Megan Tory, like, you know what I'm saying? And Kelsey don't fuck with her, and she says she's lying. And a diss on. But nobody questions this shit. But neither here nor there. But she's a key witness for the prosecutor. I already thought that nigga was fucked because the DA is, I think if I'm correct, the DA is charging him. They're not doing this for 2 years to lose. Mm-hmm. You leaving with something, nigga. Like, you leaving with something. That nigga's getting deported and going to jail. Like, that's crazy.
You think he's going to jail?
Yes. Yes. Like, I don't, like I said, I've taken a hard stance of I don't know what happened, but yes. Dang. It's the district attorney, nigga. Megan didn't press charges. The DA did. So it's like, I'm leaving with something. Like, I'm going home with something, nigga. Someone's getting the book thrown at them.
Hey, man, I hope he recorded a couple albums. You know.
Hey,
got a stash of like 3-4 albums.
24 years.
Let that shit rock for while you're in jail.
They said they're gonna put him in 24 years. Dang. I was like, damn, nigga, for missing. Like,
you think he's gonna get in fights in jail?
I don't know. Sing. Just play some albums.
I don't know. He likes to fight everybody. I don't know.
Jail's kind of weird now because like niggas just be chilling like with TVs and stuff. It's so weird.
I feel like you got to be up there for that. That's not everybody.
You think? Nah, I be seeing like some bum ass niggas. Like,
how you know they bums?
They look like
it. Everyone in jail looks like a bum.
Yeah, but they look like it. Like, you're not a high profile criminal. Like, you just a regular nigga.
Yeah.
Like, that did some regular shit. Like,
I think you just gotta pay the CO off and they hold you down.
I don't think you gotta do that because they be posting on Instagram. It's
wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they be on TikTok and shit.
They have a PS5 still.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I be seeing on TikTok. Like, you ever be scrolling just on live jail?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you're not paying anybody off.
And it just be like 4 dusty dudes just looking at the camera. Like,
is jail better? Like, would you go to jail? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but it's just the lack of independent. My whole purpose of bringing the Megan Thee Stallion thing up was to say, it's like, actually, I don't remember my purpose anymore. Doesn't even matter. It had something to do with people lacking independent thought and just arguing the same thing and trying to get people over to the one side. But we kind of covered that in the whole 50-50 bill thing. Damn, I did not put that timestamp. I'm so fucking tight. Oh, man. That just pissed me off. And we're 40 minutes in. That's crazy. All right. We got a lot to talk about.
Kanye for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't want to talk about this ABC thing no more. I don't care.
Which one?
The ABC co-host cheating. I don't really care enough to talk about it. Because there's other shit I kind of want to talk about just to fuck around. Because we haven't, like, been here for a minute. Let me get your opinion. When you're, like, I mean, obviously you're a taken man now.
Yeah.
But back in your heyday, like, when there was women around, what did you do to look cool in front of the hoes? I know you know what I mean, nigga.
I didn't used to do anything look cool. Look
right.
cool, like what do you mean? Like if I'm talking to a girl, that's
like you don't want to look like a weird nigga. Like you look cool. Like, everybody has that mode that they switch. It's like I'm just cool. Like I'm a cool nigga.
I think I'm just me, bro. I think I'm just me.
I've known you for a long time.
One thing I say about you is you switch up in front of you used to.
I was like, whoa. I'm pretty quiet now.
You don't do this anymore. But like,
we covered that though.
Yeah.
So don't bring that back up.
You used to switch up like a motherfucker in front of women.
Yeah. Hey,
in college, wear
a mask, nigga. I'm gonna get you a mask.
In college, you never used to roast me unless a woman was in the room. I'm like,
I know, no.
Where does this come from?
That's not true. That's not true. I would roast y'all, but it got way more aggressive. Like it was like I'm not even an aggressive individual, so it was like, oh, let's go with this nigga. Like, but yeah, I mean, listen, everybody got to go through it at one point, man.
It was college.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Like. When I want to look, it's not really about more of like
besides clothes is the only thing I think of. Like,
nah, it's like being cool is just like how you act in a spy, is how you talk, it's just how you approach things. Like for me, like me being cool is like when I'm absolutely just chilling. Like I'm just like, all right, like I'm just here, I'm enjoying the moment. I personally don't give a fuck if you are into me or not, and then somehow it just works out that way. It's like, oh, like
okay,
I fuck with this guy, like like.
I don't know.
What do the young kids say? Riz? Like, do I have Riz? Like, nah. But it's an interesting thing. Like, you never like looked at some girls and like, oh, these are fire. Like, I'm just trying to make sure I don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't overthink it like that. I guess I don't know. I think it's got natural Riz, bro. I was born with it.
You have natural Riz?
Born with it.
All right. I've seen you do like get overly competitive when there's women around. Yeah.
Competitive?
Yeah.
What do you mean competitive?
I'll tell you off camera.
I'm down to hear it now. I don't care.
I can't now.
But this is one of my single days.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah. So it was like we were playing pool. And these group of girls came, and me and Oscar just standing there like, what is this nigga doing? Like, and it was my turn to shoot, and you just like snatched the stick out of my hand. Oh, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at Oscar. I'm like, yo, why he do that? Like, he's like, just leave it. Like, I was like, all right, nigga. Like,
dang.
Cause it was my turn to go, and he was like, nah, I got it. I was like, yo, I should punch this nigga. Like, and I'm looking at, what the fuck? Oh, my thing just started moving. I was like, yo, why he violate my shit like that, nigga? Like,
in my defense, I don't remember this, to be honest.
You were drunk.
I was probably drunk, yeah.
Yeah,
One,
you were drinking at an excessive rate.
Yeah, Jesus. I was probably drunk. And two, my biggest pet peeve when I was playing pool would be motherfuckers that was their turn and they just be talking for a minute and not going.
Nah,
so I used to take. I mean, like, all right, let me go.
But we were cycling through because we were like one large team for some weird ass reason. Like it just didn't make any sense. Like
that used to be my Riz playing pool. I used to be my Riz.
Like, I beat you. Like,
I was like, yeah, I'm nice at this. You feel me?
I beat you.
You see how I hit it in the corner pocket when it was that way?
Yeah, hit you
like
in the
that
corner pocket. Like, yo, college is a fun time, man. Because like I had no game whatsoever, but I had enough to like get me some pussy.
I had zero fucking game. You know what's crazy?
What?
I always think back on this. It was so easy to get pussy.
Yeah.
You know, especially in college, like Old West. But like we just it was like all of us. No one like made the most simple step. How many motherfuckers took girls on dates at Old West? No one. No. You know how easy it would have been? Just been like, hey, you want to take the shuttle bus to the crab
what are you
shack
doing later?
At the mall?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
You want to go to B-Dubs? I never did that once.
Now that you say it out loud, thinking about it, with our circumstances of how bad our food was,
it would have been so easy.
Yeah, you would have looked like.
But no one did it. No one did it. I had a whole car and I didn't even do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it was crazy.
I mean, most people didn't have money when you think about it. Like, I mean, I had a job. I think you had a job.
That too, but we were still going to B-Dubs.
Yeah. But we had jobs. I'm saying, like, the overall. Like
I don't know. It's just funny to me looking back. Like,
yeah, it's like, damn. Like,
this advice. If you're listening to this and if you're not getting buns and you want to get buns and you're like in college, just ask a girl on a date.
Yeah, take them off campus.
In dorms, like, it's a game changer.
If you do it on a weekend, oh, you're definitely fucking.
No one was doing it. No one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, shit, that turned off.
That's fine. We have a vibe without it. Yeah. Make sure it looks, I think it'll probably look all right. Look at the camera. It probably looks all right without it off.
Nah, it's not. Just keep talking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny to me. It's when you're young, you're like thinking so much about how do I finesse this girl? How to do this? How do you do that? And it's like, bro, you could just ask her on a date if she would have hooked up with you. Like, I don't know. It's crazy back then thinking about doing that. But it's funny you talk about the cool thing. Like, I never really consciously think about it. Like, being cool. Like, what do I do to act cool? I don't know.
Sorry, guys.
I never actively think about it that way.
Nah, I be thinking about it sometimes because, like,
I'm sure I do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I'm above that.
Listen, I'm a naturally cool nigga. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
They call me Don Cornelius. Like, I'll just be out in the spot. Like, nah, I don't even like being cool like that. I do genuinely think I'm cool to a certain capacity.
Kind of cool.
When I'm just chilling.
You're kind of cool.
Until I get into my fuck around mode. Then I'm like, all right, like, I'm a doof. Like, which is, like, hard because, like, most of the time I'm in a fuck around mode because, like, I work all day and I'm serious, like, 85% of my day. So it's like, I just want to laugh. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's hard to be cool around the hoes when I'm just trying to laugh.
I'm the same. I just do shit to make myself laugh. I just be having inside jokes with myself and just laugh in my head. And people are like, why you got that face? It's just like...
It's a snickering ass
I'm just vibing, bro.
Yeah, nah, that was funny, man. Nah, now I'm really thinking about that thing you said about college. Like, it's interesting what you know once it's over.
You're so retarded. I mean, I say that word, but like, it was so dumb back then.
It's not thinking, just not aware.
So like the most simple shit. I don't know. Like if I knew what I knew now, like I would have been.
Even hosting parties, like if you just host dorm parties in your room, like if you just walk up to random women, and be like, hey, like, yo, I don't know you, but like, well, don't say it like that, but like, just let them know you're having a party, like. They'll come because they ain't doing shit else. Like, ain't nothing else to fucking do. And then you get to know them after that. You end up just hooking up. Like, it just happens. Like, imagine having an apartment while everybody else has a dorm in college. Campus.
Ooh.
You're the pussy mongler at that point.
Yeah. In a car. You just drive people to your fucking...
Some might even call you the Hitler of pussies. Like...
relax there. Jesus, relax there.
All right, that was a bad
Kanye.
joke. That was a bad joke. I want to be like Kanye when I grow up. So... just demented. Yeah, let me see what timestamp we're at. Jesus, wow, time flies. All right. I don't got to cover all this stuff then, which is great. All right, let me ask you a question.
All right.
And this is the test of your character as a man. Would you rather cheat on your girl on snitch
Why are you asking
on me and Oscar and send us to prison for 10 years?
10 years in prison?
Yeah. Or you have to cheat on your girl.
Why are you putting me in this...
I feel like...
I don't think she listens, so... I don't know.
I feel like there's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer.
Yeah. What's the no-brainer? What is it? Like, what's the answer, nigga?
All right, to be honest, if I'm being 100% truthfully, I'm not putting y'all in jail for 10 years, man.
All right, what about 30 days?
30 days, y'all going for 30 days.
That's fucked up, nigga.
First, okay, what's the crime?
I don't... What crime sends you into jail for 30 days? I don't know.
Oh, not the 30 days, in general. If the 10-year crime is like y'all murdered someone, I'm like, all right, you murdered somebody.
But like, I'm a real nigga.
Like, you murdered somebody, I'm a snitch. I don't know.
I'm a real nigga. Like, I shouldn't be able to murder somebody and then you like let it slide.
Going to jail is a hassle. I mean, going to court and just to snitch is a hassle. I gotta testify.
You gotta put on a suit.
Yeah. It's too much work. Cheating is easier.
Wait, you would... Okay, yeah. Right. Oh, wait.
Or if the trial's multiple days. Nah,
I said this wrong because the snitching would imply that you don't go to jail and we go to jail.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
But I still gotta be on trial.
Yeah, A1 since day one. Yeah. Cheat on your girl, nigga.
That's
fuck
crazy.
out of here. I saw this funny question before you came here. And the nigga was like, would you rather let your mom die or get hit from the back? And the nigga was like, well, I'm bisexual, so I'm gonna just get hit from the back. Like,
he's like,
nigga was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, I mean, I've never gotten hitting from the back before, but I'll do it. That's my mom. Like, the whole time I misinterpreted that question. I thought he meant, would you rather let your mom die or let her get hit from the back?
Oh.
And I was in a quandary because I was like,
what was your dad hitting from the back? What was your dad?
My dad's married to someone else.
Still. I'd rather be anyone, right?
Yeah, listen, I get it. You're right.
You had to pick one person.
But you don't get to pick.
You hit the shuffle button? Like,
yeah, essentially.
Nah, you get to pick.
Yeah, if you have to hit the shuffle button, because that's not fair. If this is your dad fucking your mom, he's like, all right, unless you got to watch.
That's crazy.
And he really drilling her
shit. You gotta confirm it.
Yeah, and he really drilling your mom. Like,
you see the Kai Cenat thing?
Oh,
I don't know if it was a prank or not.
I seen it.
I saw it on Twitter.
I seen it.
Was that a prank? I hope that was a prank.
I don't know, nigga. It was real. It was realistic as fuck. He was like, yo, your mom got a PBL.
I don't even want to explain it.
That shit was fat, nigga.
She got a PBL.
She's mad good looking, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Hey man, Deshae got some problems on his hands, but nah. All right, answer my question, nigga.
I did.
Would you rather your mom die or she'll get hit from the back by a random nigga?
She got hit by the back.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
I mean, I would let her choose. Why does that have to do with me? Why would I gotta choose?
No, I said random, just shuffle button.
No, I'm saying like, why would I have to choose between those?
Because I made you choose.
I was just ask her.
Go to your mother's head.
Yo, mom, would you rather die or would you rather a random stranger hit?
Well, she's gonna choose the latter, I would assume.
Then I would choose the latter.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm choosing what she would choose. That's what she would want.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a bad one because you just ask.
I just feel like,
are you not allowed to ask? Is that part of the stipulation?
You can ask, but like it's my decision.
Then I'm gonna ask her, and I'm gonna go.
And I'm gonna make my own decision.
If she would say the latter, then I would say the latter. Nah. You just let her die? That's crazy.
I don't want to. Like, come on. Mm-hmm. Seeing your mom get crushed from the back is crazy.
You gotta see it?
Yes. You're not just gonna go home. Then it's just regular.
Yeah,
It's like your parents. I don't know your parents together, but that's just like
your mom die is worse. It's worse.
Is it though?
Yeah, let's be real.
Like seeing your mom get crushed from the back.
Seeing your mom die.
Yeah, but like,
did you see that?
Have you had sex before?
Yes.
And you know, like the heinous things you've done during sex, like,
yeah,
you don't want to see your mother like that, nigga.
I don't.
Like, you don't know. What if she's a creamer? Come on,
that's nasty.
Exactly.
I kind of want to fight you. Like
no, I'm not saying your mother. Like, I'm speaking like mothers. Like, but like, what if the mothers is a creamer? Like, you don't want to know that. Like, that's crazy, bro. My mom could go.
That's crazy.
It's not.
You're just being shock value. You're not letting her die.
I'm not.
That's crazy.
I'm not letting a nigga pile drive her either. Like, hey man, what if she start liking it?
That's better.
No.
If she didn't like it, how you fucking whore? Would you rather her not enjoy it?
No, you're right.
That's fucking crazy.
No, you're right. I'm being selfish now. I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish.
Would you rather her get raped?
Nah, whoa. Slow down.
If she doesn't like it, I don't know.
You can have sex and not like it and then not be raped. You just be I ain't enjoy it.
I think the scenario by definition is rape. But
you never had sex you didn't like?
In what?
You never had sex you didn't like?
I did. That's fair. I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I would about that.
Sometimes you're just like, yo, this shit is mid. Like,
yeah.
Like that flounder
is
girl.
That not rape?
Remember her?
I got rapes.
We talked about this already.
Yeah.
We don't got to go in this again.
We don't. I wasn't going there, but.
You know that. Oh God, my mind is all over the place now.
I'm done.
That makes me think of Boosie, because like him and Gabrielle, you didn't have like this whole like issue, you know?
Yeah, because he's coming out the sun.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why you.
I think at this point it just gained some traction. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I think it just gains traction for him, and he's just like, fuck it, like, because you can't have this much of a hard stance on this, right?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Like, damn, nigga, again. Like they didn't even do nothing. They just no picture posted, nothing. It was like, damn, nigga, like.
And arguably, what he does with his kids is worse.
That's what made me
Doesn't he make his like 16-year-old kid like 12. Fuck a prostitute or something?
Kid was 12.
12? Did he make her fuck a prostitute or just mess with a stripper or what was it?
He made her. I guess you could call that person a prostitute at this point because like.
They have sex like 12.
Yeah, he wanted to find out if his son was gay, so he hired, and maybe not hired, but he got a woman to fuck his son.
At 12 years old?
Yeah, around 12, 13.
That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and then like
he should go to that's like jail worthy disgusting. Like that's like CPS take your child away level disgusting. Like
I think the crazy part about this is like I'm reading the comments and shit, right? And you see how many men are comfortable with being sexually assaulted because they're like, yo, like my dad did that to me, and I'm like, bro, what? Like
that's insane,
nigga. My parents' was not happy when I had sex. More because I got an STD.
12-year-old is fucking insane.
Yeah, 12 is crazy.
Jesus.
Fucking at 12 is nuts.
12 is
but even like I listened to this podcast called Bullying the Beast, and Wax, he talks about that. He's like, yeah, like I was fucking at 13, man, like fucking these older women. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like
crazy. It's
just insane to me. And you're just like chilling like it's okay. Like, and each time she has to tell him like, no, you were raped. Like,
yeah.
Like, he's like, And she's like, you were raped. Like, it's like, you are a victim, nigga.
Yeah.
And y'all need to hear that. Y'all are victims.
That shit's crazy.
I need to say it like that. I gotta shave my nose hair, man. I'm so itchy. I'm a dirty nigga. I'm a dirty fucking nigga, man. Are you excited for the Are you excited for the holidays? And we can wrap this up after that.
Yeah, because I got vacation days and shit. I need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere warm.
I never joke for that.
Take a flight. I got some PTO.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, and then the whole cost of the hotel was like $900. I was like,
I'll be down, high key.
I mean, I'm on vacation now. I'm not going now, nigga. That's too late.
You're crazy. You just take vacation days and do nothing.
No, I be doing shit.
I mean, like doing shit, but like
going somewhere. You mean?
Yeah.
No, I spent just an exorbitant. Honestly,
too expensive. Yeah, I get it.
No, it's not too expensive. I just really did bad with my money. Like, I made more money, and I was just like, all right, like, I'm gonna spend more. Did we talk about DraftKings?
No.
That reminds me. I'm just realizing that because you talk about the soccer shit.
Yeah, fucking hate soccer.
Yeah,
soccer DraftKings is bullshit for everyone. Like, first off, I know the rule, so I bet on Morocco to win the other day, and they fucking won. And I was like, oh shit, I made money. And then I go, and it's like you lost the bet because in soccer, when you do the money line, it only recurs an extra time, and if they win in like fucking penalty kicks, it don't count. But motherfucker, you know when I'm clicking them to win, it says Morocco to win. But I look at the fine print and I said, "Oh, an extra time only." And
soccer's the only time where the money line is not the money line. Yeah. Like, it's so like they literally mean, "Hey, yo, if this motherfucker wins in 90 minutes, you're good. If we add extra time to this bitch, fuck out of here, bro."
Win's a win, bro.
Like, yeah, I bet on Japan to advance, and they lost in penalty kicks. I was like,
"That's crazy.
You fucking ugh." Because like
those penalty kicks was awful too. They missed. Yeah, every one of them bitches.
I was on a train.
I'd never seen someone miss every single play. They missed like every single play. Yo, what?
I'm on a train and I'm listening because this guy's like watching World Cup on his phone, and I have no idea what's going on right now because like I'm not fucking home and I'm just watching on ESPN. But there's the ESPN app. Sorry, there's a delay, and he's reacting in real time. So I'm basically hearing my bet lose in real fucking time. While this nigga's like, oh, he missed again. I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing money. Yeah, I'm at this point now where I am concocting the best parlays, and one nigga is just fucking it up. And I've had enough. Even when I don't concoct a parlay, bro, I had my last one. All right, and don't call me crazy for this, but like I had like 44 cents left. And I tried to turn it into a dream. I'm like, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up slowly again, and I'm just going to make it happen. Like, don't worry, I got it. I bet on the Buccaneers to punt. They were plus 150 on punting. Mind you, they only scored 3 fucking points. So these niggas drove down the field. They're at the 50 fucking yard line. It is 3rd and 8. 3rd and fucking 8. Tom dumps it to his running back. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't 3rd and 8. It was 3rd and something bar shit. So you knew they weren't getting that first down.
12 or something?
Like 12, 15, something of that nature. I'm like, oh, dump it. We got this. He does exactly what I wanted him to do. Running back gets it or whoever got it.
Penalty?
No, this nigga popped the ball out. Fumble.
Oh, they recovered it?
Yes, the other team recovered it. Because normally what I do is I just flat out bet the no offensive score because that secures everything, even like a missed field goal. But I was like, ooh, plus 150 on the punt, 44 cents. That's going to make me 88 cents, and I could work from there. This nigga fumbled the ball like a fucking bitch. A fucking bitch.
Happens.
I bet on golf. I actually did win that. But I didn't bet much.
That's crazy.
I thought this Russian nigga was going to win, making it to the top 5. This bitch ass nigga didn't. I have
to stick to betting the UFC. That's the only thing I make money on.
Yeah, I'm going to stick. You know what bet has been working for me? KD. I bet KD 3.5 assists, 20 points.
Him and bet on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander score 30 points. He does it every fucking night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, KD's been my most reliable. I say I put in 3.5 assists, 20 points. I don't put the rebounds depending on the team. If the opposite team is going to go small ball, then I'll give the rebounds. Kyrie, I got a little too arrogant, and I put him at 21. Normally, I put him at 15 points a game.
21 ain't crazy for Kanye.
It's not, but sometimes he ain't hitting that 21. Like,
yeah.
If he's going to give you 15, he don't got a choice.
If they have a bad game, he's getting you like 17.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a choice but to give you 15 at the bare minimum. Yeah. So, and then when Ben Simmons was there, at least like 3 or 4 assists. And that shit was money in the bank. And then I got a little arrogant. I'm like, yeah, Kyrie gonna give me 21. This nigga gave me 18. And everything else hit, but that was just sitting there. I was like,
Gambling was hitting New York like crack, bro. This shit was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Dang, yeah.
Hey, I didn't know inflation was real until then. So I had to, yeah, I was just wilding. I'm not even happy. I mean, and that's me saying I don't even spend a lot of bread, bro. And I'm just like, all right, like, let me just stop. It's kind of depressing. I'll be going to bed so sad. And I'll be up until like 12 o'clock in the morning. Anywho. Yeah. All right, guys. Yo, if you're listening to this, don't gamble. And if you do gamble, send me the bread so I can gamble for you. As always, like, share, subscribe. Big changes coming to the podcast next year. Get a catheter. Bye.